with coverage you can count on. This is the Erie News NOWCAST.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Thanks so much for jumping on to Facebook Live and joining us for the Erie News NOWCAST. I'm Brissa Bradfield. We'll start with the top story of the day. If you're heading out to 8 Great Tuesdays, maybe the Warren Fair tonight, David has a bit of a rainy forecast for us.
Right now it is pretty rainy out there, but this isn't necessarily going to be the rest of the day. We're dealing with this cluster, a very large cluster of showers. We certainly had some heavy rain over the last few hours, but it's starting to fizzle a little bit. And yeah, we noticed some breaks in the clouds, so the sun's going to come out, and that's certainly going to heat us up. It's also going to be very humid, so when the sun comes out, it's going to feel a bit on the oppressive side, but we're still not totally done with the rain just yet. You'll notice right there coming out of Ashtabula County, just a little bit of lingering shower activity. The shower's not really holding on too well out there in the Warren County, so you guys definitely aren't seeing too much. But right along the lake shore between Ashtabula and Erie County, we are getting some moderate rain out there, and even some thunder and lightning as well. So we are certainly tracking that active weather as we continue through your morning hours. You'll notice that we're not seeing too much out there, not too much additional activity as we get closer to lunchtime, but another area, another cluster of showers and storms likely to flare up as we get into the middle part of the afternoon. You can see those storms kind of working their way away from the lakeshore as we get into the evening hours. Now, we might still have some activity out there by around 9, 10 o'clock. I think most of it is going to position south of the lakeshore. So for 8 Great Tuesdays, I don't think it's going to be a total washout. We could still have a shower or storm around, but I think more so for inland locations. You can always find your latest forecast. Obviously, you're watching Facebook Live right now, and you can follow my page on Facebook as well as Twitter for all of those latest weather updates. Weather impact index for today, we're at a 1. We're dealing with some of those passing showers and storms. Locally heavy rain, very warm and sticky. When the sun comes out, yeah, it's going to turn hot pretty quickly. We'll talk a little bit more about what to expect over the next few days in just a moment. Brissa?
Thanks, David. Looking forward to that. Well, today's a pretty big day here at Erie County. It's Erie Gives Day, where generous folks from all around our community donate to local nonprofits. Organizers say this year is more important than ever before because they're hoping to beat last year's numbers of $6.3 million raised by over 11,000 donors. Now, if you want to donate, it's rather self-explainable. You can either enter that number there on your screen and donate over the phone between 8 a.m. until 8 p.m., or you can head to their website at eriegives.org. In the meantime, Erie County is now asking for everyone to be vaccinated, whether you're vaccinated or not, I should say, to mask up before entering any county facilities. Now that starts today. The county made that decision based on rising COVID case numbers. Now, right now, Erie County is seeing substantial spread of COVID-19. Crawford County is seeing a high rate of spread, while Warren has moderate spread right now. The CDC recommends both vaccinated and unvaccinated individuals wear a face mask in areas of high or substantial spread. Erie County Executive Kathy Dahlkemper says unvaccinated people should always wear a face mask. Vaccinated individuals are being highly encouraged to wear a face mask while inside, whether that be in a store, at church, or just at work. In the meantime, the Senate is expected to hold a final vote on that sweeping bipartisan infrastructure package later on today. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer locked in an agreement last night for a final passage of the bill. Slated to kick off around 11 this morning, so just here in a little under an hour. The vote needs a simple majority to pass, and it is expected to do so. After the vote, the Senate will then focus on the Democrats' budget resolution, which has to pass both the Senate and the House. And there's a warning out this morning for cat owners in the Edinboro area. The Humane Society says it appears cats are being intentionally poisoned. At least 5 cats have been found dead in the past week. 3 neighborhood cats are missing. They believe the cats are all killed by rat poison. The Animal Cruelty Division is still investigating all of this, but it's happening in the area of Waterford Street out in Edinboro. The Humane Society is urging people with animals, especially cats, which roam outdoors, to keep them either inside or to supervise them while they're outside. And for those who may be placing poison out for wildlife, they're asking them to please stop. And for these hot summer days, all some people want to do is simply just jump in a pool or really any body of water just to cool off. Well, for those who maybe ordered a pool last year and into this year, you might still be waiting on that pool to be installed. Well, our Elena Jonathan explains why that pool installation may be taking a little longer than anticipated.
Demand has definitely outpaced the supply of pools for sure.
Neil Mando is the owner of Mando's Pool Installation. The business was passed down from family. Since he could remember, he would be helping his dad install pools every summer. These last 2 summers, though, Mando explains, have been the most demanding.
Last year, I don't think we could get a pool after May. This year, I don't know of anybody that was even selling pools after probably March. They were already out. That's how many pools were demanded in, around the country where couldn't get them.
Pool stores around the country are struggling to meet the demand of people looking to have their own backyard pool. Mando says it's the material he's struggling to get.
Vinyl has been almost impossible to come by right now. I mean, people are going to see this and they're like, hey, where's my liner? I've been waiting on in-ground liners for 3 months now. We put orders back in April. I'm still waiting for it. It's been tough to come by.
Mando's noticed customers getting more frustrated because their pools haven't been installed.
We're trying to do the best we can on our end, but suppliers aren't meeting our demand, and there's not much we can really do as, the installers or the pool stores or places that are, selling the product.
And that was our Elena Jonathan reporting. Well, meantime, at Erie's Don John shipyard, they're preparing to send that USS Cod back to its home port of Cleveland, Ohio. Project managers say the Cod will likely be refloated Friday for its return home. The World War II submarine has been at Don John since June 14th. Time really does fly by. It's undergoing restoration work for its underwater hull. The submarine is 79 years old and has served as a floating museum for the last few decades. The Cod has been in Cleveland since the 1960s. And crews tell Erie News Now the return trip will take about 16 hours. And if you're looking for something to do either today or later on this week, Warren County's fair kicks off today, and it's back this year after being canceled due to the pandemic. But yesterday, on Monday, it was all about preparing for the fair and really setting all of this up. From the rides to vendors and arts and crafts too, there are events scheduled for every single day this week, all to celebrate the Warren Fair's 90th anniversary.
This place is so special because the whole community comes together, and even people from other counties, they love to come see what we have.
Now the fair runs from today until Sunday, again out in Warren County. And folks heading to that fair today, David, are going to need an umbrella, maybe a rain jacket for just a few hours.
Yeah, we're facing a little bit of rain out there this morning. The heaviest managed to stay outside of the Pittsfield area, so it won't be too soggy at the fairgrounds. But as we get into the afternoon towards the evening hours, still looking at some additional scattered showers and some thunderstorms to develop. And we've got kind of an active forecast still over the next few days. Temperature-wise, we've certainly been held down because of the clouds and the showers out there, but the muggies are certainly in store for us today. And right now, sky is trying to brighten up a little bit with our Oliver's rooftop cam. We will manage some sunshine as we go over the course of the next couple of hours. And right now, as we check out State Street, we are sitting at 73 degrees with a little bit of sunshine. That south wind will allow those temperatures to warm up fairly quickly as we do deal with this summertime heat, but it is definitely taking a little bit of break right now, but we will be likely still getting into the lower and middle 80s as we head into the afternoon. More scattered storms around for the day on Wednesday, although not too many for your Thursday and Friday. That's when we continue to settle in with more of those showers and storms. A cold front is coming on Friday, and as that moves on through, that's going to move those temperatures down. So we'll be going into the weekend with some cooler and drier weather overall, but in the meantime, yeah, we're still dealing with that oppressive summer heat.
And the weekend looking pretty good, and Monday looking 80 and sunny. Thanks, David. And thank you all for tuning in here today for the Erie News Nowcast. Our next newscast comes up at noon on WSE with our Amanda Post. We'll see you then.